You know, the truth of the matter is you're going to die. And the thing is, if you continue down the same path of your alcoholic addiction, of your alcohol use disorder, this is the scenario that's going to play out. You're going to lose between 24 and 32 years of your natural life, almost a third of your life, continuing to drink. If you've been drinking since you were in high school or since you were a teenager, you're going to be surrounded by nobody. You're not going to have any friends left, any family, and the ones that are around are going to be filled with animosity and anger and frustration towards you. This is the scenario that's going to play out. Your health is going to diminish. You're going to have problems with your liver, your heart, your kidneys, your brain. You could have Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, where it's wet brain and it's a form of dementia. Your esophagus could be burned out. All kinds of issues. Your skin, you're going to be prematurely aged. There's nothing good that comes from alcohol use. You got to figure a different way, a different path. And the truth is, there's no one there to tell you the end of the journey, the path, unless they've already been down it or they've had a loved one who's gone down this path. This is the road to expect. And it starts innocently enough. It starts with drinking maybe in your teenage years. It's peer pressure. Could be anxiety, stress. Maybe you're an introvert and it's a way to come out of yourself. It's a way to escape your own personality. And then it becomes a Band-Aid over the stresses in your life. A decade later, those couple glasses of wine or those few beers that you used to have occasionally has turned into 12-pack of beer or an entire bottle of wine, and it's begin to show. You've gained weight. You look older than you normally are, and this is just the beginning. It's so subtle, and yet 20 years later, it's caught up to you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. You know, and then there's the denial phase. Oh, it's not going to happen to me. That happens to other people. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm high functioning, or I'm functioning. You know, I still hold a job, and you know, I'm still married this week. You know, functioning alcoholic, it's just a matter of time, and it's a ridiculous excuse. It's another denial. And then the thing is, the alcoholic will become very self-absorbed. It becomes the most important relationship in their life. All the other relationships will fall by the wayside. The important relationships, like your really close friends, a spouse, family, it'll affect your children, it'll affect your parents, it'll affect future generations. I'm drawing this picture because it happens every time that someone decides or doesn't decide to do something about it. This is not a road any human being should ever have to go down. And I hope that makes sense. If you have a family member, or if this is something that you relate to, then you need to think about what's the next step to get out of this horrible hole that you found yourself in. The truth of the matter is, you're in denial, or your family member is in complete denial, and you're aware of that. Their common sense no longer exists. It's an irrational disease, and the mental health side of it has taken over. And unfortunately, unless something gets in the way and changes drastically, this road isn't going to change. It's a progressive disease that only gets worse and worse and worse, and affects everybody exponentially. So if you need help with this, and I know you do, click on the link above, schedule a breakthrough call. You know, I've helped thousands of alcoholics, and just as importantly, I've helped their families, and the family is just as much a part of this. Again, please like, share, and comment. Also, we have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. It's become a very good support group, and we talk about these issues every day. And again, thanks for listening.